If there's one thing I've learned in my many years of managing projects, it's that time spent on project planning, it's worth its weight in gold. If you set things up right from the start and you avoid common project planning mistakes, you are much more likely to have your project cross the finish line. In this video, I'm going to break down the top five project planning mistakes and share simple tips to help project managers plan effectively and lead projects to success. Failing to define clear priorities. To plan a project effectively, you must be clear on project priorities. Think of this as figuring out your destination when going on a trip. You need to pick the exact place you're going so you can plan all the steps to get you where you need to go. You need to know what's flexible on the itinerary and, more importantly, what's not, just like with your project. If you want to go to Europe, for instance, you pick an exact place and a country and a city, think about your budget, and plan out timing and everything that follows. Otherwise, you'll be wandering all over the place, spending too much money and not getting back home on time. When you're not clear on project priorities, your projects will lack direction and it can quickly get off course. That wastes time and resources. Use the project matrix tool to help you zero in on project priorities. It will help you see what's fixed and what's flexible in terms of time, scope, and budget. And then you can plan around that. Then you can get clearly outlined project goals and objectives in your scope statement and project charter. Before we dive into the next tip, if you're serious about leveling up your project management skills, this is what I do best. We've helped thousands of people sharpen their skills, and I've created a free guide that outlines the 6 essential project management basics to ensure success on even the toughest projects. Want a copy? Comment free guide below and we'll send you a link to download it for free. Underdeveloped work breakdown. When you fail to break down tasks, your project can become overwhelming and disorganized, leading to missed deadlines and frustrated team members. The best way for project managers to avoid this project planning mistake is by breaking down the project into manageable chunks. Use a work breakdown action plan for this. This helps the project manager and the team understand all of the project tasks and, more importantly, when they're due. It helps you as a project manager when you can easily refer your team to clear, documented tasks. Using a WBS framework to plan the project tasks keeps everyone on the same page, reduces misunderstanding, and gets your project planning off to a successful start. Ignoring the human factor. Don't plan your projects without thinking about people. Just don't do it. Overlooking human element can lead to disengagement, low morale, and worse yet, lack of accountability. That ultimately impacts project success. Project managers need to get the team involved in finalizing the project plan. Do this at the kickoff meeting. Have them review the baseline action plan. Don't forget you're preparing and pre-planning, and assign themselves tasks and due dates. As well, working on understanding how teams work will help you with your planning. Team dynamics play such a big part in project success that I included a bonus section in my SLAY project management course that explains the 5 stages every team goes through. Underestimating resource requirements. This actually is a common project planning mistake that happens when project managers don't accurately assess resource needs. It can cause delays, overwork the team, and budget overruns. To avoid this project planning mistake, identify all necessary resources. This is people, tools, and budget early on. Also, build in time buffers and contingency plans for unexpected challenges. As well, communicate resources needs clearly with stakeholders to avoid surprises later. For more tips on resource allocation, check out my video on this topic. Go to YouTube search bar and type in Adriana Girdler resource allocation. Neglecting risk planning. It's a major project planning mistake to not create a risk management plan, because failing to plan for risks exposes your project to all kinds of issues that can quickly derail progress. Here's what you need to do instead. Number one, identify potential risks early by brainstorming with your team. Number two, document risks in your project plan along with their impact and likelihood. Number three, develop contingency plans and assign responsibilities for mitigating these risks. Number four, regularly review and update your risk management plan as the project evolves. This is not a one and done. Now, if you want even more tips on setting up your projects properly, make sure you take a look at my free cheat sheet on the 6 basics to keep your projects from failing. Grab the link below this video. Watch this video next. It's a step-by-step video on what rules you should never break on a project. Don't forget to subscribe to this amazing community. And if you found this video helpful, I'd be grateful if you gave the video a thumbs up. And if there's anything else you want to add to this list I made, put in the comments below. And we'll see you at the next video.